half, her husband tortured her, threatening her, brutalizing her in ways you cannot imagine. And I'm not talking about any absence of violence. He was incredibly violent. A police officer who, after he retired, wore 2 guns around the house, threatened Barbara, threatened to kill her and her children if she ever tried to escape. Used his position as a police officer. After 15 years of this torture, at a moment when she knew she was about to die, she fought back, and she survived. And the reward is that she's charged with murder. It's very much as if her husband reaches up for the grave, the man who tortured her for 15 years, and now wants to steal the rest of her life. More than that, the prosecutors and the prosecution's office in Queens County, New York, are seeking to tilt the table so that it's not a level playing field. They have convinced the judge to deny to Barbara what every other person would be given as just the right of any person in a courtroom. And what is that right? To be able to call a witness on your own behalf. She's being denied right now the right of us to call an expert on domestic violence. Unbelievable, because the jury will be called upon to stand in her shoes and understand what her life was like and the fear she felt on a fateful morning 2 years ago. It's unimaginable that she should be denied the ability to let jurors understand what the life she lived was like and what the life of battered women is like and why it is impossible for them to leave and why she protected her children, 2 wonderfully and fine children. At any rate, let me just say that if I am a leader of any kind, I hope it is a leader leading Barbara from the courthouse after the trial, after a jury finds her not guilty, and that she acted in self-defense. That's the best leadership I can provide. Thank you.
That was something. I need a moment here to recover, and that's the journey over to 18. I actually am about to meet get to meet someone I've wanted to know for a long time. Where is she? Here you are. We've not met before. What a pleasure. We're in, all of us, for a treat. I've really wanted to meet you for a very long time. So, the Nobel Prize for Women's Rights is how the annual award by Patricia Gruber and her husband Peter is thought of in the human rights community. Every year since 2003, this foundation, their foundation, has given a $500,000 prize to individuals and organizations serving as outstanding advocates for women's rights. Laureates include Liberian activist Leme Gubawi, I'm sorry if I don't say it quite right, a Women's E-News 21 Leaders in 2008, and Pinar Ilkarceren, who pioneered reforms to anchor women's equality in Turkey's legal system. The Grubers also present annual awards in the fields of cosmology, genetics, neuroscience, and justice. She has said, and I'm so sorry, I have to turn the page here. Rita, we have to find a different way to do this. So sorry, I beg your pardon. They chose those fields as ones of special importance today and view those prizes as well. This is really important. They view those prizes as well with a gender lens. If you don't have women's participation in justice, you don't have the rule of law, and you don't have a stable society, Pat says.
I think the biggest honor is to be here with so many outstanding people. And the breadth, the depth, the complexity, the generational differences between us all is truly amazing, synchronistic, and inspiring. So this evening in itself is really just incredible. We are delighted to be one more who's contributing to work to empower women around the world, to increase gender equity, and including in the sciences. And as Laureen says, we do offer encouragement to women scientists. So with the Society for Neuroscience, early career women scientists get the opportunity to have a stipend. Through the International Astronomical Union, young women early career scientists have the opportunity to participate. And in genetics, we offer an award dedicated only to women postdocs in the memory of Rosalind Franklin, who was overlooked in the discovery of the double helix nature of DNA. So we're delighted to do all these things to support women along with everybody else here. Obviously, we could not do this individually. We are a team, and there's so many people here from our staff, and we are very fortunate to have many friends with us. And if you don't mind, would you all just quickly stand up to show the amount